Look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me, Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tyrese Maxey.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Here we go. Joel Embiid out there with MP. And it's Washington in at the small forward. And for Golden State, the backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Curry after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Butler. Driving in and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, one thing we know about Jimmy Butler, if he gets going downhill, look out.
MV finds Maxey for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the left wing, Embiid wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Moody and foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to
previous play is under review.
2 shots. He tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in, they've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he can't hit the second. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
The 76ers leading. MP kicks to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MT. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Butler. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Butler, covered by MP. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Curry, following the basket by MP. Back to Curry. They need this. MP grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 5 now.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now, here's Stewart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
Maxey kicks to MP. Back to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry looking around. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by MP.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Embiid. And the shot goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 3. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up,
whoa, man!
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. Stewart a screen. Let's go. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Pajemski. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Warriors trail by 13. Pajemski on the wing. Still scoreless. Butler passes to Curry. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
And MP throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here are the Warriors now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Butler with the steal. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now, here's Butler. 23 points his last outing. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Kendall, and Butler sends it back.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop.
Curry passes to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. No good on the three. Philadelphia leading by 11. Maxey passes to MP. Kicks it out to Maxey. MP with the bounce pass. Puts the move on. The shot misses.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Brandon Podziemski. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Puff's checked in. Tobias Harris comes in for Washington. Chris Middleton's checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Ball kicks to Stewart. Outside, Ball. Outside, Butler fires the three, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. Into this. Whoa!
Gracious.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Here's Ball. 9 points last game. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Out to Harris. A three ball. Rebound by Butler. Warriors trail by 12. Let's throw it over to Alley, who has a report on MP.
Well, this run by MP and his team to the NBA Cup Finals has been a big moment for a member of their staff. Coach Ray Hopkins grew up in Las Vegas and was recently inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. MP told me Coach Ray won't talk too much about it, but I know it means a lot to him, and it's definitely some extra motivation. Now let's see if they can finish the job.
Yeah, it's a chance to put an exclamation point on the proceedings. Thanks.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Stewart. And here is Kuminga. Outside Curry. Stewart, a screen for Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kendall. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Warriors making a switch here.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Now, here's Oubre. Puts it up from 15. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you can join us. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Drummond, Kuminga out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Brandon Boston. And it's Ball in at the point guard.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Boston. Drummond with a screen on McCain. Back to Ball. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown.
Over his career, Lonzo's become more of a finisher, gaining trust in his J.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Ball. The 76ers another three.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Oubre. And the call on the shot. It sends into the line. That one on Harris. What an incredible start to this Cup championship, Greg, they've had.
And let's give the coaching staff a huge shout out as well. They've prepared their team for this one-off championship, and they have come out on fire.
And the Warriors making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Harris dishes to MP. Back to Harris. The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And the rejection by MP.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Meeting the defense's challenge, that's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And both free throws good for MP. Warriors trail by 18. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the three, and the Warriors get it back. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to MP. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Right side, Kuminga. That one misses. Good defense by MP. From downtown, Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And Kuminga again missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now Drummond, still yet to score. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kendall, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Stewart checked in for Drummond. Then for the 76ers, Washington's checked in for Harris. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. And Kuminga again missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
MP passes to Maxey. Now, Washington. Another miss by Philadelphia. Kuminga with it. Last game he had 10 points. Stewart, a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moody, and the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Here's Kuminga. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And MP throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
And that one's good. MP.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right? Oh! Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
The Warriors shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He had 65 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And MP throws it down.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pass to Moody. Now Butler. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. Well, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be. They are really struggling from the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. And Moody pulls it down. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, that's some good defense inside. Just a better play by Stewart.
MP against Butler. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pajemski on the wing. Outside Butler. Fires the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
MP outside. MP with a screen on Butler. Back to MP. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately. And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Back to MP. Pass to Washington. Middleton for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Stewart's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Butler. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Butler's certainly not shy seeking out contact. He can live at the line.
Jared McCain's checked in for P.J. Washington. And so Butler nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Kendall. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 39.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 11 points.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Huff. And the shot is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Curry passes to Stewart. Here's Butler. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
McCain finds MP. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Edgecombe. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. Shoots over Pajemski. Another shot. And MP with a nice bucket inside. MP's got 41.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, we've been building up to this game. Some people say, it doesn't matter. It's just a regular season. But it can be a proving grounds.
Setting a strong foundation for the rest of the year. And now an opportunity to check out the old... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Washington out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, you gotta appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And here are the Warriors now. Curry kicks to Butler. Stewart with the screen on MP. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called for. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Outside Curry. Pass to Stewart. Out to the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State. Butler, no good. The 76ers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Stolen away. And here we go. It's Butler. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. "90 seconds now into the second half. Curry. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 15 points.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
The 76ers leading by 22. Here's Kendall. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Moody the pass to Stewart. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
It's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Embiid against Stewart. That's a 2 from Butler. Butler missing again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 13 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
3-pointer, Butler, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Curry dishes to Butler. Pass to Stewart. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Edgecombe. And the layup is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here is Moody. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
On the wing, MP. Pass to Edgecombe. And they double up MP. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Washington. Sinks the triple.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer. Asked to knock down threes.
Here's Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 27.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
MP kicks to Maxey. Inside. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, we'll also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Outside Butler. Stewart with the screen on MP. Butler passes to Kerr. Back to Butler. 14 feet away. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 23. Down low. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Shakes him and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing.
Block.
Stephen Curry.
Side out.
Second personal foul.
Ball's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 8. Lonzo.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Butler against MP. Here's the floater. And the rejection by MP. To the middle. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Bounce pass from McCain. MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Ball. And that one's good. Maxey's got 18 points in the game.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Ball finds Butler. To end the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And they double up MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. The drive by MP. Takes a three. Here's Bono. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Stewart up top. Stewart a screen. Moody's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside ball. Stewart kicks the ball. Oh, good on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of two straight at home.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with some changes. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Oubre out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Curry. And it's Ball in at the two guard. Curry setting the pick for Oubre. And the Warriors miss again. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. MP outside. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. Curry with it. Maxey covering. Oubre. No one around him. Misses the three. Maxey passes to Embiid. He gets that one. Now that's 17 points for Joel Embiid.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Oubre finds Stewart. Outside Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
It's McCain on the wing. The offensive rebound. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Ball, the pass to Curry, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, Stan, one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moses Moody comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Lonzo Ball.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. the ability to score the ball going downhill.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
Free throw good, MP.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He hits both from the stripe. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by MP. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Podziemski. Embiid with the bucket.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey passes to MP. Back to Maxey. And even 3-on-3 break. Now here's Stewart. Embiid with the steal for the finish. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Pass to Podziemski. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Here's Kendall. Got a hand on it.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill,